This was your first question. Find the value of k for which this system of equations have unique solution. So what is the condition? A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. This is the condition for unique solution. So 2 by k not equal to 3 by minus 6, that is 1 by 2. So what do we get? 2 by k not equal to minus 1 by 2. Now I'll transpose 2 into 2, 4 not equal to minus k, which means k not equal to minus 4. The second question, solve for x and y. Now here there is x by a square, here there is x by a. So I want to cancel x value, so I'll multiply this equation by 1 by a. So what do I get? X by a square plus y by ab equal to a plus b by a. And here we have x by a square plus y by b square equal to 2. Now using elimination method, minus, 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 this thing cancels. We get y by ab minus y by b square equal to a plus b by a minus 2. Now I can take y and b common, right? So I'll take y by b common. What remains? 1 by a minus 1 by b. Here I'll take LCM. I'll get here by 1 into a because a will be the LCM. So I get a plus b minus 2a by a, right? So now this becomes y by b. Again I'll take LCM here. LCM is ab. So here into b, here into b, here into a, here into a. So I get b minus a equal to a minus 2a minus a. So I'll get b minus a by a. Now transposing, I get y equal to b minus a by a into, when I transpose this, it will become ab by b minus a, ab by b minus a, and this b will become into b, right? So b minus a cancels, a and a cancels, we get y equal to b into b, that is b square, right? Now we have found the value of y. I'll substitute in one of these equations and find the value of x. So I'll substitute in the second equation. So what do we have? X by a square plus y is b square, and it becomes b square by b square equal to 2. So b square cancels, it becomes x by a square plus 1 equal to 2. Ones are ones are. So it becomes x by a square. When I transpose this one, it becomes minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So x equal to a square. This is what we get. Alright, now the third question, word problems. 7 times a 2-digit number. It's a 2-digit number problem. So what do we have? What is the general form of 2-digit number? 10x plus y. So we start with, let x be the digit in tens place, right? And let y be the digit in units place. Alright? Guys, don't do this in exam. I am doing it, but in exam, write the entire sentence. It's better and safer. Alright. So 7 times a 2-digit number. So first thing they have given us, 7 times a 2-digit number, which means 7 into 10x plus y is equal to 4 times the number obtained by reversing the order of digits. So 4 times the number obtained. What do you get when you reverse the digit? If you remember, it is 10y plus x. Alright, this is one thing. And second thing they have given is sum of digits is 3. So now first we'll simplify this. We'll get 70x plus 7y equal to 40y plus 4x. Now I'll use substitution method for this. I'll get this x this side and transpose the y that side. So I'll get 70x minus 4x equal to 40y minus 7y. So I get 70 minus 4, 66x equal to 33 33y. So when I transpose, this comes down. So 33 ones are, 33 twos are. So I get 2x equal to y. So we got our first equation. I am using substitution method for this problem. Now they have said the sum of digits is 3, which means what? X plus y equal to 3. But y is equal to 2x. So instead of y, I can write it as 2x equal to 3. So we get 3x equal to 3. When I transpose this 3, it will be 3 by 3, which is 1. So x equal to 1. Now we got x equal to 1. We have 2x, that is 2 into 1 equal to y, which means y equal to 2. But this is not your final answer. You found x and y. So the answer is, what is the number? 10x plus y. 10 into 1 plus 2, that is 12. The next question, 2 tables and 3 chairs cost 2000, whereas 3 tables and 2 chairs cost 2500. Find the total cost of 1 table and 5 chairs. They have asked you to find the total cost of 1 table and 5 chairs. Remember this, be careful for this problem. First, let cost of 1 table be T. I will take it as T, and let cost of 1 chair will take in the beginning be C. Alright. Now what is the first thing they have given us? 2 tables, that is 2 into T, plus 3 chairs, that is 3 into C, costs 3000 rupees. Right? Oh sorry, 2000 rupees. And 3 tables and 2 chairs. So 3 tables and 2 chairs cost 2500. This is what they have given us. Now I can make either T equal or C equal. I'll make T equal. So into 3 into 2. So what do we get? 60 plus 9C equal to 6000. And we get 60 plus 4C equal to 5000. So subtracting, signs will change. 9 minus 4, 5C equal to 6000 minus 5000, 1000. So C is equal to 1000 by 5. So 1, 2, 0. So the cost of 1 chair is rupee 200. Now substituting in one of the equations, I will substitute in first equation. 2t plus 3c, that is 3 into 200 equal to 2000. So we get 2t plus 600 equal to 2000. So 2t equal to 2000 minus 600, that is 1400. So t is equal to 1400 by 2. So rupee 700. So we got the cost of 1 table and 1 chair. But what had they asked us? Cost of 1 table and 5 chairs. So 1 table is 700 plus 5 chairs is 5 into 200. Right? So that is equal to 700 plus 1000. So answer is 1700. Now the fifth question, an auto fare has fixed rate for the first kilometer and different rate for per kilometer for the remaining distance. If total fare for 20 kilometers is rupee 37.70 and that for 26 kilometers is 48.50, find the rate for first kilometer and every kilometer for that. So what is it? The fare is fixed for first kilometer and for every kilometer after that it is a different rate. So let fare for first kilometer be X and let fare for every kilometer after be Y. Alright. Now we have decided what is X and Y. Now what have they said? Total fare for 20 kilometers is 37.70. So now for first kilometer it is X. Out of 20, first kilometer the rate is X. How many kilometers remaining? 19 kilometers. So for remaining 19 it is Y. So this total is 37.70. And they have said for 26 kilometers it is 48.50. Again for first kilometer it is X. How many remain? 25 kilometers. The other rate for 25 kilometers they have said it is 48.50. Right? So now we got our two equations. We can directly cancel X because they are equal. So subtracting, this cancels. 19 minus 25 minus 6y and this minus this. So 8. This will become 7. 7 minus 7 0. 4 minus 1 10. So this will become minus 10.80. So y minus minus sign cancels, y will become 10.80 by 6. So 6 ones are 6, 4 remains, we put a decimal point, it becomes 48. So 48 is 8s are, right? Okay, and now we got the value of y. How much is the rate for per kilometer? 1.8. Now what they have said, now we can find the value for the first kilometer. I'll use second equation. X plus 25 into 1.8 equal to 48.50. So x plus 25 into 18 I'll do. 8 5 is 40, 8 2 is 16, 20, 25. So it becomes 450, which means 45. So this will become 45 equal to 48.50. So x equal to 48.50 minus 45. So x is equal to rupee 350. So the fixed kilometer for the fixed rate for first kilometer is 350, and for every kilometer after that it is 1.8. Now the sixth question, ratio between girls and boys of a class of 40 students is 2:3. 5 new students join the class. How many of them must be boys so that the ratio between girls and boys becomes 4:5? Now what is our x and y? Let the number of, not x and y, we will take it as g and b. Let the number of boys be b, and let the number of girls be g. Alright. Now what is the first thing they have told? In a class of 40, which means b plus g is 40, right? Ratio between girls and boys is 2:3. So g is to b is 2:3. This is what they have given us. They have given us two things here itself, which means g by b equal to 2/3. So 3g equal to 2b, or I can write this as g equal to 2/3b. I got this. I substituted in this equation. So what do I get? B plus, instead of g I'll put it as 2/3b equal to 40. I take LCM here by 1 into 3, so up also into 3. So I get 3b plus 2b by 3 equal to 40. So I get 5b, and 3 when I transpose, it becomes 3 into 40, 120. So b equal to 120 by 5. So 5 ones are 2s are 20, 24. So how many boys initially? 24 boys, which means how many girls will be there? Girls plus boys is 40. So number of girls will be 40 minus 24, that is 16 girls. Now what have they said? 5 more students join the class. Okay, now 5 more students join the class means boys plus girls becomes how much? B plus G will be equal to 45. Alright, and the ratio between girls and boys becomes 4:5. So new girls is to boys is 4:5. Alright, so we get g by b equal to 4/5. Transpose, okay, I transpose b, I get g equal to 4/5b. Now this I'll substitute in this. So what do I get? B plus 4b by 5 equal to 45. Taking LCM by 1 into 5, up also into 5. I get 5b plus 4b by 5 equal to 45. 5b, I get 9b equal to 5 into 45, that is 225. So I get b equal to 225 by 9. So 9 ones are 9 twos are 18, 45 is left, so 9 5s are. So what is the new number of boys? 25, right? We don't even have to find the value of g, because what is the question? They have asked how many of them must be boys so that the ratio becomes so much. Initially how many boys were there? 24. Now how many are there? 25, which means out of the 5 new students, how many boys? The number of boys is 1. Now the seventh question, a man starts his job with a certain monthly salary. and earns a fixed increment every year. If his salary was 1500 after 4 years and 1800 after 10 years of service, what was his starting salary and what is the annual increment? So what have they asked? What is his starting salary? So let his starting salary be X and his annual increment be Y. Let. Okay. So let his starting salary be X, increment be Y. Now what is the first thing they have given? His salary was 1500 after 4 years. So in the first year his salary was X. After 4 years, so how many years of increment? 3 years of increment. So 3Y equal to 1500. And after 10 years it was 1800. So first year salary was X and after how many increments? 9 increments, because first year it was X, remaining 9 years it has increased, right? His salary was 1800, right? Now X is equal, so I'll directly subtract. This will cancel, I'll get minus 6Y equal to minus 300. Minus minus sign cancels, I get Y equal to 300 by 6. So Y equal to 50 rupees. So what is his annual increment? 50 rupees. Now using one of these equations I can find X. So I'll use the first equation. X plus 3 into Y is 50 equal to 1500. So X plus 150 equal to 1500, right? So X equal to 1500 minus 150, that is X equal to 1350. The 8th question, if 3 times the larger of two numbers is divided by smaller one, we get 4 as quotient and 3 as remainder. Okay, we have to find the numbers. One is smaller, one is larger. So what we'll do, let L be larger number and let S be smaller number. Alright. Now, if 3 times the larger of two numbers, 3 times the larger of two numbers is divided by the smaller one, we get 4 as quotient and 3 as remainder, right? So, we are getting 4 as quotient and 3 as remainder, right? Do you remember, like here we have to use Euclid's division lemma. Alright, okay, I'll remove this. Now larger, 3 times the larger number, when you divide by smaller number, you get 4 as quotient. So AQ plus R. If you remember, sorry, A equal to BQ plus R. This is what we have to use. But R is 3. So what do we get? 3L. S into 4 is 4S. When I get it this side, it becomes minus 4S equal to 3. This is our first equation. Now second equation, if 7 times the smaller number is divided by the larger one. So 7 times the smaller number is divided by the larger one. We get 5 as quotient and 1 as remainder. So 5 as quotient and 1 as remainder. A equal to BQ plus R. When I transpose this side, it becomes 7S minus 5L equal to 1. This is our second equation. Now from 1 and 2, I'll get this here. I'll write it in order. It becomes minus 4S plus 3L. I'll write like terms together equal to 3. Now in this I'll make L common. So here I have to multiply by 3, here I have to multiply by 5 to make L same. So 3 into 7, 21S minus 15L equal to 3 and minus 20S plus 15L equal to 15. Now we can add, because here is minus and plus, so this will cancel. 21S minus 20S, S equal to 3 plus 15, that is 18. So we got the smaller number as 18. So for larger number we'll use this equation. So 3L equal to S into 4, S is 18, so 4 into 18 plus 3. So 3L equal to, okay, what I can do is I can take 3 common from these two, right? So 3, if I take common, it becomes 4 into 6. 18 by 3 is 6 plus 1. So calculation is simpler. So 3 and 3 cancels. So because when I take it that side, it becomes division. It becomes 4 into 6, 24 plus 1, 25. So the larger number is 25. Otherwise, you can multiply this, add this and then divide by 3. But you should get the same answer. Now the ninth question, the age of a father is equal to the sum of ages of his 5 children. After 15 years, sum of ages of children will be twice the age of father. Find father's age. So let father's age be F. Alright. Now here what they have given is, they have given sum of ages of children together. So what we'll do is, let sum of ages of children be C. Children, right? So we'll take it as C. So here this is what you have to remember. You will not take C as age of one child, you will take it together, like sum of ages of children as C. The age of father is equal to the sum of ages of his 5 children. So age of father equal to sum of ages of his 5 children. So F equal to C. So we can use substitution method in this because it's very simple. Now what have they given? After 15 years, sum of ages of children will be twice the age of father. So after 15 years, what will be father's age? F plus 15. Now what will be the sum of ages of his children after 15 years? Will it be C plus 15? No, it will not be C plus 15 because it would have been, if it was one child's age, it would be C plus 15. But his 5 children are growing older by 15. So it will be C plus 15 into 5. Remember that. Now, what are they given? Sum of ages of his children will be twice the father's age. So 2 times of this will be equal to this. So now we get 2F plus 30 equal to C plus 15 into 5, 75. Now I'll transpose this here and now I'll substitute F instead of C because we only need to find father's age. So I get 2F equal to C will become F plus 75 minus 30. So we get 2F, now I transpose minus F equal to 75 minus 30, that is 45. So F equal to 45 years. So the father's age is 45 years. Now the 10th question, a boat goes 24 km upstream and 28 km downstream in 6 hours. It goes 30 km upstream and 21 km downstream in 6.5 hours. Find the speed of boat in still water. So speed of boat in still water, let it be X, and speed of stream. So speed of stream be Y. So let, alright. Now if you remember this kind of problems, when it is going upstream, what is the net speed? X minus Y for upstream, and for downstream, net speed is X plus Y. So now what are they given? They have given total time taken. So we have to use T equal to T1 plus T2. Now speed is equal to D by S. D by T. So T equal to D by S. This is the formula we have to use and this is the condition we have to use because they have given us total time. So the boat goes 24 km upstream. So 24 km upstream, D, that is 24 by net speed upstream is X minus Y, plus 28 km downstream. So 28, that is D, by S, that is X plus Y, will be equal to 6 hours. Alright. Now the second thing, it goes 30 km upstream. So 30 by X minus Y plus 21 kilometers downstream. So 21 by X plus Y equal to 6.5, that is 13 by 2. When you 1 by 2 when you convert, it becomes 13 by 2. Now what do we do? Let 1 by X minus Y be equal to U and 1 by X plus Y be equal to V, if you remember. So we get 24 U plus 28V equal to 6 and 30U plus 21V equal to 13 by 2. Now which shall we make common, I'll try to make u common. So LCM of 24 and 30 I'll take. So 2, 12 and 15. So 3, 4 and 5. So, okay, this will be the thing. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 24 into 5, 120. So 120, so which means here I have to multiply by 5 and here I have to multiply by 4 to make u terms equal. So 5 24s are 120 plus 5 into 28, 8 5s are 40, 4 5 2s are 10, 14. 140b equal to 30 and 4 3s are 120, sorry, u plus 80, 4v equal to 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 into 13, 26. We get this. Subtracting, this cancels. 140 minus 84, 10 minus 4 6, 13 minus 8 5. V equal to 30 minus 26 4. So 56 we have. So V equal to 4 by 56, that is 114. So what do we get? We get V equal to 1 by 14, right? Then substituting in one of these equations, I will substitute in this equation. So we have 24u plus 28v, but that is 1 by 14 equal to 6. 14 ones are 2s are. So we get 24u equal to this 2. When I take that side, it becomes minus 2. So 6 minus 2, 4. So u equal to 4 by 24. 4 ones are 6 are. So we get u is equal to 1 by 6. Now taking these two, 1 by x minus y is u, that is 1 by 6, and 1 by x plus y is v, that is 1 by 14. So what do we get? X minus y equal to 6 from here, transposing, and transposing here we get x plus y equal to 14. We add plus y minus y cancels, we get 2x equal to 20. So x equal to 10 km per hour. So we got the speed of boat in still water. Now for y, we substitute in one of this. I'll substitute in the second one. So x, that is 10 plus y, x plus y equal to 14. So 10 plus y equal to 14. So y is equal to 14 minus 10, that is 4 km per hour. So speed of stream is 4 km per hour. Alright, now the 11th question. In a test, 1 mark is awarded for every right answer and 1/4 is deducted for every wrong answer. A student knew some answers and rest he attempted by cheating. He answered 120 questions and got 90 marks. If answers for all questions he attempted by cheating were wrong, how many questions did he answer correctly? So, what do we have to take? Let x be the questions answered correctly, and what will be y? Let y be the questions answered wrong. This is what we will take as y. Now he answered 120 questions, which means what? Total number of questions he answered was 120. So we already got our first equation. Now a student knew some answers and rest okay. He got 90 marks, which means what? These are the ones he has answered correctly, and for every correct answer you get 1 mark. So how many marks? 1 into x. So x, this is the total number of marks he got for answering correctly. Why? Because each answer is 1. So 1 into x, and 1/4 mark is deducted. So how many marks are deducted totally? 1 by 4 y. This is the number of correct answers, marks for correct answers, and this is the marks for wrong answers. When you subtract total correct minus wrong, he scored 90. So this is the second equation, but we'll simplify it. We'll take LCM here by 1 into 4 into 4. So we get 4x minus y equal to, then this 4 will transpose there. 4 9s are 360. So this we have made it like this, and thus we already have x plus y equal to 120. So when I add these two cancels, 5x equal to 6 plus 2 8, 480. So x equal to 480 by 5. So 5 ones are 9s are 45, 30 is remaining, 6 are. So x equal to 96. So how many questions did he answer correctly? 96. Okay, then they have not asked us how many has corrected wrong, like how many has attempted wrong. So we only had to find how many has attempted correctly. That is 96 questions. Now the 12th question, a lab assistant has a solution of 50% acid and another of 25% acid. How much of each should be mixed to make 10 liters of 40% acid? So let X be the amount of, what is the first one he has? 50% acid, and let Y be the amount of, which is the other one, 25% acid. Now what is the thing they have given? How much of each should be mixed to make 10 liters? So how many, from mixing this and this, how much is he making? 10 liters. So X plus Y equal to 10 liters. This is our first equation. Now the second thing, they have said he mixes 50% acid and 25% acid to get 45% acid, which means 50% acid percentage, 50 by 100 X plus 25 by 100 Y, he makes 40% acid. So 40 by 100 of 10 liters, right? Now this 100, this 100, this 100 will cancel. Why? Here 100 is LCM, so it will become whole by 100. When I take that 100, that side, this 100 and that 100 will cancel. So we get 50x plus 25 equal to 40 by 100 into 10. We can divide everything by 5. So this will become 5. Sorry, this will become 10. This will become 5. This will become 8. So we get 10x plus 5y equal to 80. And the first thing we have is x plus y equal to 10. Now I will multiply this whole equation by 5 to make this equal. So when I multiply by 5, it becomes 5x plus 5y equal to 50. So now subtracting minus minus minus, 10 minus 5, 5x, this will cancel, equal to 30. So x equal to 30 by 5, that is 6 liters. So 50% acid is 6 liters. Now x plus y equal to 10, that is what I will use. X is 6 plus y equal to 10. So y equal to 10 minus 6, that is 4 liters. Now the 13th question, a man wanted to donate some money to the poor, and we have the situation. What do we have to find in this question? How much money did he have and how many people will be there? So we have taken x as the amount he had and y as the number of people. Now let's see what they have given. He wanted to donate to the poor. He decided to give 120 to each person and found that he fell short by 60 rupees, which means what? Y were the number of people. So each person he wanted to give 120. So 120 into y, this is how much he wanted to give. But he fell short by how much? 60 rupees, which means what he had was 60 less than this. So if whatever he had was 60 less than this. So if he subtract 60 from this, it would have become equal to what he had. Now transposing here and there, I get x minus 120y, 120y minus x equal to 60. I bring x this side, 60 that side, right? Now the second thing, when he distributed 90 to each person, so how much is he distributing? This is our first equation, 90 to each person. He had 90 left over. So how much did he have left over? 90, which means when he distributed that, he had 90 left over. So which means if we remove 90 from what he had, he would have be able to give this much money. So again transposing, we get 90y minus x equal to minus 90, right? So now this I'll get this 120y here minus x equal to 60 from here. Now what will we do? X is equal, so we will subtract. So signs will change. So we get 90 minus 120, that is minus 30, y plus minus x plus x cancels, equal to minus 150. Minus minus sign cancels, y equal to 150 by 30, that is 5. So there were 5 people. Now using one of these equations, I will use the first one, 120 into y, that is 5, equal to 5 minus 60 equal to x, right? So 0, 0, 1, 5, 600 minus 60 equal to x. That means x equal to rupee 540. So he had 540 rupees. Alright, the last question in the test. A shopkeeper rents books. Now the last question in the test. A shopkeeper rents books for reading. He takes a fixed charge for first 2 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Raj paid 22 rupees for 6 days. So first thing what they have told, Raj has paid 22 rupees for 6 days. Now let the fixed charge be x. For how many days is he taking fixed charge? For 2 days. So out of 6 days, 2 days charge will be x. And for the remaining 4 days, it will be 4 into y. This you have to be careful. Here the fixed charge is for 2 days, remember. While Mahesh pays 16 for 4 days. So again first 2 days is here, remaining is 2 days. So 2y, and how much does he pay? 16 rupees. Over, we got our equations. Minus minus, this cancels. 4 minus 2, 2y equal to 22 minus 16, 6. So y is equal to 6 by 2, that is rupee 3. So his charge for each extra day is rupee 3. Now using one of this, I will use the first one, x plus 4y, that is 4 into 3, 12 equal to 22. So x equal to 22 minus 12, that is rupee 10. So the fixed charge for 2 days is rupee 10.